Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Brought to you by Great Southern Bank, Labor's Local 663, Dope Propane, Grant Baker Shelter Insurance in Aurora, and Labor's Local 663. We go to Branson and talk a little soccer. We welcome to the show Branson head soccer coach David Brenner. And Coach, hey, thanks so much for being part of the show today.
We really appreciate the opportunity to get out here and talk to people.
Guys, you're off to a 6-4 start. You got matches coming up here with Willard, and then you're at Parkview, and then you've got the Thomas Whitfield games following that. Talk about, just from your point of view, how you feel the season has gone so far for the Pirates.
It's about where we expected to be. We're mixing a lot of youth in with some very experienced seniors. And, the ultimate goal is to be playing our best soccer in about 6 or 7 more weeks. And that's kind of what we've been building for, and trying people in different spots and doing different things with the team so that we're ready when we get to that crunch time.
What are the numbers like there at Branson? You got good numbers out?
We did. We only have JV and varsity in this area. We don't really have a freshman level. And we've had to let a lot of people go that we would really like to develop and grow the program and grow soccer as a sport in this area. And, there's 4 schools now that have C teams, and it's starting to expand, and we're hoping to be in that position within the next year or 2.
Outstanding. Just for the viewers and listeners, just a little bit about your background. How long have you been at Branson, and where did you come from?
This is my 15th year at Branson. I started the program here, the boys and girls, after I'd been an assistant to Evan Palmer up at Nixa in girls soccer for about 8 years, and I coached volleyball up there. But I'm a Glendale kid from way back. In fact, I played on the first soccer teams they had there before it was even a varsity sport, back in '79 and '80. So I've been around this game in this area for a long time.
Yeah, that is going back a little ways. Going back. Well, sitting beside you there is a new record holder at Branson High School with 79 career goals. Carlton Epps, and Carlton, on behalf of Chevy of the Ozarks, Great Southern Bank, congratulations, Athlete of the Week. Talk about that accomplishment, and did you know that you were approaching it?
I didn't know that I was approaching it. All my teammates, they helped me get there. They always talk about it every day at practice. They're like, you're like 5 away, 4 away. Get a hat trick tomorrow. You're only 1 more away. And it's just a good feeling because I know my teammates support me, and I know that every time we go out on that field, they're trying to get me to that next point, and that I'll return the favor to them because I'm also approaching the assist record, and my goal is just to be the best teammate that I can be.
Guys, tell us about the shot. Tell us about the goal that broke the record, and did you know it was in when it came off your foot?
Yeah, it was versus West Plains, I believe. And it was just, I knew I had that one person to beat before I got to the goal. And I knew before I got the ball what I was going to do and where was I going to shoot it. And as soon as it went into the back of the net, I looked toward Brian, who's my fellow striker, and I was just like, that was it. And I pointed towards the crowd, towards my parents, and that was a good moment.
Now, you're familiar with the person of whom you broke the record?
Yeah, Kyle. And I played with him my freshman and sophomore year.
Okay. Outstanding. You also hold the single season scoring record at 44. How long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing since I was 4. I started at the Branson Recplex, then moved to Springfield and played for Magic and then Demise and a bunch of other clubs. But most of the time I've been coached by my dad. And he coached me whenever I was 4, and he coaches me today, even after high school soccer, whenever we go to club.
Again, we're visiting with Branson Pirate head coach David Brenner, and new record holder, career scoring record well, and single season scoring record holder, Carlton Epps, and that was 44 was the single season. And was that last year?
That was last year.
Okay. So what'd you come into this year total? How many goals have you scored this year?
So far, I've scored 6 goals, and my goal is to get to that 35, 40 count again. I was out a few games at the beginning of the season with the injury. That took a big toll on me, but I'm back in the rhythm and I'm ready to score goals.
Well, you put that number in triple digits, that's going to be hard to catch.
Yeah. The goal is 100 at least.
All right. All right. Very good. Well, on behalf of the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks and Great Southern Bank, hey, congratulations on being the Chevy Dealers of the Ozarks Athlete of the Week. And Coach Brenner, you've got Willard coming up, and that's tonight, isn't it?
It is tonight, and we're ready to get back on track in the COC. And I think we play in probably one of the toughest conferences in the entire state in any sport, and we're looking forward to going out there and testing ourselves against Willard tonight.
To kind of handicap the conference, where who seems to be in the lead right now, or is it still up in the air? I mean, we're early. We're almost midway point.
This is the most competitive season I remember in the COC. No team is undefeated. There are 5 teams that are 3-1 that are, I guess, are technically tied for first. There are 3 other teams that are 2-2. So everybody is picking on each other, and nobody can just run away with it. Last year Neosho ran through the conference undefeated, which was a brilliant move on their part. But this year everybody has really stepped up their game, and there's no off night in the COC.
Carlton, as you look at that, you've got Willard tonight in the COC. Do you have rivals? And I don't mean in a hateful way, but are there matches that you particularly look forward to? Maybe someone on the other team. Maybe it's just a big rivalry.
Glendale and Ozark, we have both of them at home the same week, and a lot of the boys on those teams I play club ball with. Mostly Glendale, just because we've never beat them before, and I'm ready to show my friends what we're about.
Bet. Now you're a senior.
I'm a senior, yes.
Yeah. What plans, if any, do you have for next year?
I just want to continue in soccer, whichever way that sends me. If it's college, if it's academies, whatever it is, that's my goal.
Outstanding. Well, Carlton, congratulations, and maybe we'll catch up with you when you get to 100.
Thank you.
Coach Brenner, I really appreciate you setting this up and short notice, but good luck tonight, and we'll try and track you down here later in the season.
That would be great, Guy. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You bet. You're listening to the Missouri Sports Network here, powered by KICK 92.3. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, be here tomorrow, and keep it on Missouri Sports Network.